Hey everyone, it's Rhea with another big giant haul from the art store that's going out of business near me. And this time I got a bunch of red rubber that I will go through and show you. I tried not to get too much time stuff because I got so much time stuff before, but that one was really cute. I've been eyeballing this stamp from that store for a long time. Not sure why. Great graphics, cute little sentiment on it. I did manage to pick up a few more Gibson Girls. These images are all throughout the graphic 45 paper. Maybe that is why I love them so. Here's some really nice texts and fonts. I did try to get stuff that I thought I wouldn't grow out of. You know, you always go through phases, but then again, I'm buying all this rubber and I really don't stamp all that much. This could be inspiring though. Here's another one of my Gibson Girls. I finally found a script stamp there. I have one small one from Tim Holtz that I use all the time, and that's a good staple. I also think it will emboss really well. I've recently, or not emboss, etch. I recently etched with metal and etching solution, and that's really fun, and you can use stamps for that. So these I thought would be good texture and pattern. It's kind of like fabric, but it's distressed in a couple spots. It's actually a rug edge, it says. Here's some numbers, the bingo cards. I think this might be a Stampers Anonymous one. There's several still left there of Stampers Anonymous stamps, and obviously it's closing in a week, and this is what I'm still getting from there. Amazing stuff. This one had a little bit of a scientific nature, and the optical straight lines I thought were cool. A book edge here, kind of neat for journaling or something like that, or a collage layer element. I've been working on gypsy stuff for alpha stamps, so attracted to gypsy type imagery, and that's really pretty with a little headdress and all that good stuff. Here is a Virgin of Guadalupe. Just made a shrine with this exact imagery, and so maybe that was why I was attracted to it. There's a ton of this stuff, and I wish I had the foresight to see how I could use it. I think these would make great elements in collages to kind of stamp them on something and cut them apart or whatever and use them. But there's a ton of this architectural stuff still left, and you know, I think it could be handy art stuff. I love butterflies. This is a really nice, and these are all pretty good size. The rest of them anyway. This one had some great graphics and the numbers on it. I could see cutting it out for a spinner. Could cut out just the star part. You know, I kind of try to look at them as what you could use the elements of the stamp as well as the stamp as a whole. This one is like all the astrology, all the signs. I thought that was a really nice round one. This is like a book plate, I think, or something. Again, that might be kind of cool etched if I could etch it onto metal and use it on a book cover. That's what I was thinking with some of these really pretty stamps that I now have. And I've never really been into using them, but when they're like, you know, $3 a piece, it's really hard. Here's the Stampers Anonymous one that has lots of great, again, small elements that could be used in many different ways. I really like airmail stuff. This is huge. Map type coordinates. I love circles and compasses and whatnot, but I thought this was great texture, and then there's also all kinds of numbers on there. Again, kind of backgrounds is my idea. Here's another really great, potentially background one, and then there's another one last, oops, sorry folks, giant one. That's another map of Paris. So, and this is, again, fairly large. So I think that's all for the rubber stamps that I got in this haul. Who knows what else is over here. These are bits of dredged and scrap, but as you can see, it's really long. I can't even get the whole thing in the frame, but I got 2 of them. this kind of stuff, it makes your projects look so nice, so quick. I'm telling you, I think that's the secret to a lot of good altered art is Dresden scrap. This I've never actually had before of Tim's, but, you know, it was $1, so I picked it up. These are little metal tags that I'm sure I can emboss or use a stamp on or something. I unearthed these from a corner, a package of 10. These are library cards. They were the same people that made those artist stamps, I think, that I loved so much. But I got 3 packs. I thought those would be cute for smash books or, you know, journaling spot if I ever do that kind of stuff. There were several of these. There were tons of beads, too, that I found I was really attracted to but didn't get. But this stuff is really handy, these kind of trims, and it's a little bit in a Halloween color, and there's going to be all kinds of Halloween stuff coming up, so I'll probably be regretting that I didn't get another one of those. Here I found another set of washers, and I love these washers, and I hope I never have to be without them because I love them so. And there were a couple more of these, and I thought, you know, for $1.25, I could probably get these clocks. This was a heavy expense out of my stuff. This was actually a $50 item, and this is called a Japanese screw punch, and it actually comes with several different size drill tips inside of it, and it's really good for bookbinding and whatnot, and it can make some really small holes for Japanese stab binding. It can make some large holes, kind of like a crocodile would, but it's really kind of cool. And I looked them up on the internet, and they're like $60, $70 without the tips. So $50, but really $12.50. So I went ahead and grabbed that. This was another one that was it was $40 originally, which I would have never paid $40 for. But it is a text stamp, and it has a nice black print. The first one I picked up was really old. So I could spell anything I want, up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. So I could do Be Mine, I could do, you know, anything under 10 letters, or even I could stamp longer sentiments if I wanted to, but I don't usually get too wordy. I thought that this might be a cool staple to have if you wanted to add some text or numbers really easy. A fun thing, but again, wouldn't pay $40 for it. The last thing I got, well, not really, I've been eyeballing these ever since I was in there as well. Probably really not my style, but really great for art journaling. And these stamps, I'm sorry, my camera is not that high, and I'm not going to screw with it because I have a crazy setup. But anyway, they have 2 sets of these, and there's like the foam set, which is really simple, and these are $5 typically, and then there's this set with all the detail, and you're supposed to layer them. And I've seen them, and they're really cute. And I thought, well, they are like $5 a set right now, and so I was going to get one, and then I couldn't decide because these flowers were really nice. And I thought, again, art journaling with them. And then my friend said, oh, well, this is my favorite set. And so I ended up doing all 3 little sets of these because they're a great price. And then I picked up a few more envelopes. I already took these out of a package, but they're little, there's a ton of these. Glassine envelopes for smash books and stuff would be cute, or swaps. If you ever have flat swaps, here's another tiny one that I got, so I picked up a couple packages of those. And then they had grab bags, but I know the gals in the store real well, and they said, well, we're short on grab bags, and we just sent out that email, so go ahead and pick 5 things under $10. And I had been hemming and hawing over all this 10-second studio stuff because there's a whole wall of that still there. And so I picked out 5 tools, and I already have a small, a different embossing set that I've hardly used, of course, but I just think that someday, and because I'm so into metal and stuff like that, I really love that stuff, that I will be happy I got these tools. So there's a herringbone tool, there's like a little cutter, a little brush thing. I don't even know what they're all even used for. micro horizontal, wide coarse dots, a double brass brush, a micro wheel, and a fine herringbone are what I got. So that was all thrown in my wonderful craft haul. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. And yes, I will take orders if you guys want me to get you crap. I would totally do that for you. Talk to you later. Bye.